maka ndo uzafika kosi hata Amerika purichegariaga maka amani ndugu wa Kenya. This is Hassan Farouk Sabri. I am a proud teacher, founder #Kumbusha Mwanafunzi. Born and raised in Mombasa, but currently living in Nairobi. I work at Young Muslim Association as Education Development Coordinator, Education Department. I am still a student at University of Nairobi, pursuing my Master's in Education Administration. I'm a social media influencer. That's why I am here. I am 27 years old and I am a millennial on the move. I was raised by my uncle and auntie, Jide and Khale. Those are my foster parents. I was raised in a place called Kongwea, a very famous place, Nyali sub-county. Shout out to Kongwea people. I went to Florist Academy, Nyali sub-county, and finished my primary school education in 2008. I was a hard-working student. I was a go-getter. I was a disciplined student, but crazy at the same time. I grew up in a very, can I add another very conservative environment, staunch Muslim environment where, and remember before I forget, I grew up in a very harsh environment in terms of social vices. I received anything I needed in terms of education, in terms of my life. I never missed anything. I thank God for that and I thank my foster parents. But this built me rather than breaking me, or rather than making me overconfident or making me ungrateful. I had 2 tuition teachers. When a teacher goes, another teacher knocks. But you people, that's how my parents saw it was best for me. And yes, each and every parent that is listening to this, give best to your child. What you see it's best for your child, it's best. I concluded my high school 2012 and got a ticket to Moi University, Eldoret, to pursue Bachelor of Education Arts, majoring in Kiswahili and Islamic Religious Education. But my dominant subject is Islamic Religious Education. I lived my life in campus. I just want to go back, okay, but not to read, just to have fun. You know what I mean? I enrolled in a lot of activities in campus. One of them, I used to be in choir. I was in drama mostly. I think I had no any other life in campus apart from drama. But it paid off at the end of the day. I remember in 2018, in the Kenya National Drama Festivals in Kisumu, I was the best male performing artist nationally. That award has been a stepping stone in my growth and development. Again, in the same year, 2018, I was the best male reciter in the whole Kenya nationally in 2018. How I maneuvered the culture shock and university dynamics, being a new person in a new environment. My personality gives me a room to accommodate anything. My personality gives me an opportunity to explore myself with anyone. That's why I am normally, if the close people of mine, my friends, they will know how I adapt, okay? I never change. Since primary till now, I've never changed, but I adapt, okay? And this is a lesson. As a teacher, you know, we give lessons every time. Always do not change, adapt. Wherever place you go, wherever opportunity you get. If you change, a lot of constraints might come across and you're not able to actually fit in. I am the founder of #Kumbusha Mwanafunzi initiative. This is an online and physical campaign initiative that promotes education, and it's important to secure the future of our young ones and the community and Kenya at large. My vision in #Kumbusha Mwanafunzi is providing solutions and tactics to facilitate consistency of education, both formal and informal. The thing I love most about what I do as a teacher is empowering these children of ours educationally and the community at large in consistency of education, since education plays a vital role in the growth and development of a child and anyone else. A teacher is a parent, a holistic parent in growth and development of children, but it is not a role of a teacher only to facilitate the education journey of the children. Parents play a vital and important role. So, explore your children, understand your children. It is their lives, not yours. Know what they are best in. Nurture them. These children have so much potential. We see them in those classrooms. Start by giving them directions. Give them a little push. Do not condemn them. Whatever thing they're doing, support them. Now, the high school I went, shout out to Alidina Visram High School, the teachers there used to choose courses for us because to them, they have been with us for 4 years. They understand the potential these children, their students have. So each and every teacher decided Sabri Farouk is supposed to do education. I was supposed to go to Malaysia to do my computer science, but because parents always listen to teachers, and my dad, my foster father, my Jide, was like, the principal, your teachers are really championing you to do education. So go to Moy University, because that was the university that I got the calling letter. I went to Moy University and pursued education. But now there is a catch. Everyone was like, don't worry, just go to Moy University and you'll change. You'll do the interfaculty. I went to Eldoret. I was fascinated with the community there. I was fascinated with the views and the nature. And little did I know, people changed their courses on their first week. So I went back the second week. And the dean of school, was like, bro, you are late. The panel has already sat, the results are out. So it's either you do education or you go to your parallel program. That time, parallel program was there. So I was like, sir, I have paid fees. Why should I? So I had to continue with education. Here I am, Teacher Farouk. Clearly, I am a millennial on the move. As much as I have a professional life, that is education career, I have other things that I do that makes me happy. I do social media a lot, influencing. I do fashion, I do writing, I do drama. I'm a thespian, but I balance all that. And I'm showing my students that it's possible. All of them complement one another. They don't break, but they complement one another. That's why they define who Hassan Farouk Sabri is. I am disciplined. When it comes to professional work, it's professional work. When it comes to unprofessional work, social media, and when it comes to class, I'm still a student, as I said, I am in class. So discipline is a key factor. Don't see people smiling all over social media and think they don't have anything to do. Hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi is all about consistency of education. Education has to be consistent, period. Okay? You want to know more? By the powers bestowed on me, let's take a commercial break, and this is Millennials on the Move. Hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi started on July 2020, the COVID-19 year. When the schools were indefinitely closed by the Ministry of Education, we used to do online classes with Light Academy. But there was some thirst I had If we can do online education, online classes, what about other schools? I wanted to cut that mentality that no school, no education. Education can be anywhere, and education is both formal and informal. So I was like, no. A lot of people in the community, in Kenya at large, can access smartphones. People are in social media, people are in WhatsApp, people are in Facebook and all that. Why can't I take advantage of this and remind people on their responsibilities as parents, as guardians, as teachers, as youth, that these children require us these trying times, not only economic hardships, but the growth and development of these children, the future of these children. They were so confused. So I just sat and created a video on Instagram and talked about how people are not talking about education, how our county governments, our national governments are just saying, we don't know when we are going back, but what about the children? I gave people a challenge. Let's take our own responsibilities as parents, guardians, and youth. Let's take 30 minutes, or even not 30 minutes, 15 minutes of each and every child at their homes. Let them do anything, even if it's a nursery child, scribble a thing. Even if it's a class 5 boy or a class 5 girl, let them even do 2 sums. Ask some question, 15 minutes. At the end of the day, they're going to understand how important education is in their life. I know, I understand education is just a stepping stone, but it's one of the strongest stepping stones a child can have to secure a good future. The subject matter of hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi, this is all about physical and online campaigns. In online campaigns, I do a lot of lives. I do a lot of short videos to give out tactics on how we can beat this menace of idleness in children and how we can promote consistency of education. So we talk about the 10 minutes rule. We talk about for informal education. You as a parent, explore your child. If your child is good in football, if your child is good in baking, nurture, regardless of resources, anything. Be creative with your child. At the end of the day, let her make her own creativity so that she's able to actually nurture herself even stronger. So those are the things that I do in online. In physical, I normally go to conferences, I go to schools, I go to vyama za wamama, vyama za wababa. I talk about hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi, that this is not the responsibility of a teacher alone, but parents and even youth. We go to youth forums, I talk about hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi and all that. Before I forget, during that time, hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi was a great avenue to make sure I looked for teachers who could assist children free of charge to give out content. For example, subject contents, mathematics, English, Kiswahili, chemistry, Zoom classes free of charge, and computer classes free of charge. And the volunteers who came to me, there were Zoom classes, there were Hangout classes, all that through hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi. And I think that was one of my best success I have ever had, rather than those awards and whatever, but empowering people in the community, giving them content, giving them a proper schedule in terms of their education journey. That is my biggest success. The lessons I've learned in this journey: first, just start. I repeat again, if you want something, just start. Starting is the beginning. So if you begin, it moves. You should do things not to be seen, but do things to create a change. Even if it's that single soul, it creates a lot of impact. So this lesson should also be to my fellow youth. Don't do things because you want to be seen. Do things because you want a change. Even if you're addressing one person, do that thing. Don't wait for a bigger crowd or a bigger audience so that you are able to unleash your potentials or whatever. That one person is enough to unleash your potentials. I am my own mantra. I write my own. I'm a writer, by the way. I do quotes by Farouk. Now, I have been writing quotes each and every single day since 2007 until today, this very day, non-stop, and not even a single one repeated. And out of all more than 1,000 quotes that I've written, the best quote that I live by, and that's why I love myself, is, it goes this way. Life is like a swing, sometimes up, sometimes down, but full of excitement. As you swing, okay, you feel excited. So this is the same like life. Sometimes things are good and sometimes things are bad. But remember, when things were good, you are excited. You know you'll be back to those good things. When things are bad, it's just like a passing cloud. So you just agree and move on. You go with the flow. My first role model is my Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. As much as we are not perfect, but we are trying to emulate him spiritually. I want to be like my Jide, my foster father, because of patience. He has taught me the virtue of patience. Oh, patience to him is like his cup of tea, coffee with the whole aroma of the world. And my third role model, Ahmed, is all about humanity. I want to assist people in my community, the destitutes, the orphans. That's what I am living up to from him. Where do youth go wrong? Okay, as #kumbusha mwanafunzi, as much as there are so much resources, as much as there's so much potential in us youth, we compare ourselves too much. We want success like you just open the door in the morning and you want boom, millions there. It's not like that. Success is a process. So just stick to your plan. Let us not compare ourselves to one another. That's a problem. Another problem is time management. We have a problem in time management as millennials, as youth. You people, let's be disciplined in our time management. At the end of the day, let us avoid distractions. Another thing that we fail a lot as youth, we lose focus so quickly through influence, bad influence. Let us not lose focus. What you're supposed to do, just stick to that plan of yours. At the end of the day, each and every person wakes up alone. What I do to make sure I'm always one step ahead, I pray. I pray a lot. I pray and put God first in anything I do. Before I step outside that house of mine, I pray. I'm so aggressive, a go-getter person who I get whatever thing I want as long as it does not annoy my God and the norm in my community and my beliefs. Believe in yourself and be assertive and be aggressive, always. Again, I'll repeat, do things not to be seen, but always do it to create an impact or a change. My take on how the government can provide quality education to each and every child in the country is that, one, the government should be an avenue for children to explore themselves, their abilities, talents, and skills, both formal and informal setups. Number two, to create opportunities and safe environment spaces for children to express themselves so that they're able to nurture themselves as expected. Number three, all materials and resources be accessible to each and every school in the country, regardless of the region, regardless of the place, so that the children can get equal treatment and equal opportunities in the education journey. How you can support hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi? Follow me on all social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Sabri Farouk, Hassan Farouk Sabri. Hashtag Kumbusha Mwanafunzi is the hashtag in all the social media handles.